Good afternoon, all of you. I must express a deep sense of gratitude to Sri Harivanshji, Deputy Chairman Rajya Sabha. You all had the benefit of hearing him this day. Your program has been created after very thoughtful process. There has been involvement of, at my level, Harivanshji's level, Secretary General, Secretary and senior officials. This is the third edition, and the underlying purpose is not to educate you, because each of you has capacity and potential to help yourselves. Idea is just to initiate you. Idea is to ignite that particular flame that connects you with Indian Parliament, in turn with Indian nationalism, in turn with the nation. And therefore, from here, you will be soldiers, warriors, to propagate a theme that we shall always keep the nation first. We will keep our nation above self-interest, above partisan interest. We therefore have to understand what is meant by nation and constitution. I am pained and disturbed that some people in position have just no idea. Idea of Bharat, they have no idea. They have no idea of our constitution. They have no idea of our national interest. I am sure your hearts must be bleeding what you see. If we are true Bharati, if we are believers in our nation, we will never side with the enemies of the nation. We will always stand spinally for the nation. Imagine, in getting this freedom, ultimate sacrifice has been given by how many? In protecting this freedom, in protecting the nation. Our brothers and sisters now, they are also involved in combat positions. Mothers have lost their sons. Wives have lost their husbands. We can't ridicule our nationalism. Every Indian outside the country has to be ambassador of this nation. How painful. One who holds a constitutional position is doing just the reverse of it. Nothing can be more condemnable, despicable, and intolerable that you become part of enemies of the nation. They do not understand the value of freedom. They do not understand that this country has civilizational depth of 5,000 years. Let me invite your attention first about our constitution. Some people are so ignorant. They just take the constitution like this. Constitution is sacred constitution. Constitution was structured over nearly 3 years of painstaking work by founding fathers of the Constitution, the members of the Constituent Assembly, over 18 sessions, without disruption, without disturbance, without sloganeering, without any posters being raised. They worked through the mechanism of dialogue, debate, discussion, deliberation. The challenges, boys and girls, before them were Himalayan, insurmountable. The issues were divisive. There could be no easy consensus. They worked for it. They worked for us. And some people, they define our nation. Ignorance in extremity. Let me tell you, preamble of the Indian Constitution. What the, we the people of India. We the people of India are fountainhead of it. We are the source of it. Give to ourselves this constitution. For what? Justice, liberty, equality, fraternity, all are important. And just imagine someone wants to tear fraternity to pieces outside this country. Imagining a factual situation which is non-existent. I beseech all of you to go through that period when a leader of the opposition who became Prime Minister thereafter, Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, he went to represent the nation and Narasimha Rao ji was the Prime Minister. Not a single thought must have come in the mind of the Prime Minister. The leader of the opposition will play politics. No. Every drop of our blood is committed to our nation. And they want to suck blood out of us. They want to paint an image about India. You are stakeholders in democracy. You are most vital stakeholders. I have seen India closely, government closely, when I was elected to Parliament in 89. I was a worried member of Parliament. Why? Because our gold had to be sent in physical form to Switzerland to be placed to 2 banks. Our foreign exchange was around $1 billion US. Now it is 680 billion US. I went to Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar in particular, as the minister. Deathly silence. Couldn't see more than 12 people on the road. Now 2 crore tourists every day, every year, 2 crore. Then size of our economy was smaller than the city of London and Paris. Now you know it where we are. I don't want to take you to statistics. देश के साथ इस प्रकार का व्यवहार हमारी अस्मिता को चुनौती, हमारे अस्तित्व पर कुठाराघात, हमारी नींव के अंदर दिमक का काम करना, विदेशी भूमि पर जाकर देश के दुश्मनों के साथ बैठना, एक नैरेटिव शुरू करना. These divisive forces have exposed themselves. I don't want you to observe silence. I don't want to give you a thought. I don't want to give you direction. I want you to take your own direction. I want you to believe in yourself, your convictions, and then make it known. Over these 4 weeks, you have had the occasion to see certain things. And by virtue of that, your learning will continue day by day. As the Secretary General said, you will be in connect with all the other persons who have benefited out of this program. You will share your ideas. Wherever you go in life, you will have ample opportunity to help yourself, to help the society, to help your friends, but most importantly, first and last, you have to keep national interest uppermost. There can be no degree of telling truth. Either you tell truth or you don't. There can be no degree of commitment to the nation. It has to be 100%. Some people have no idea what our constitution says. Reservation. Reservation is embedded in our constitution. It is there by way of affirmative action. It is a vibrant facet of our constitution. Some people go out and make light of it. Equality. How can anyone in sanity, in senses, make a claim that a particular religious person cannot go to his place of worship in his own dress? This is, I have no words to condemn it. We must be extremely careful. This is awful impropriety in extremity. We may have never thought of it. Boys and girls, our cultural values are indestructible. But some people don't understand. They do not understand that for this nation, when Lal Bahadur Shastri gave a call, सप्ताह में एक दिन शाम को भोजन नहीं करेंगे, पूरे देश ने नहीं किया। ये वो देश है जब भारत के प्रधानमंत्री ने कोविड की लड़ाई के अंदर कहा जनता का कर्फ्यू, तब लोगों ने मजाक उड़ाने की कोशिश की, but India stood as a ground before the entire world how to fight COVID while helping 100 other countries. नहीं समझते हैं, इनकी अप्रोच है, they are blinded by partisan approach. They look at nothing but self-interest. They are on quicksand. They have feet of clay. If you can't believe in your nation, you are coward. I am using these moderate words because I hold a constitutional position. But I cannot find a escape route. When I interacted with each of you, I could see brilliance. I was concerned, where would you find place in your life? But I was assured, given your talent, given your potential exploitation, you will make a good mark wherever you may go. And I strongly advocate all of you. The basket of opportunities is increasing. You only have to look that way. Get out of these silos of recruitment for the government. I am sure you must have got a feel here. Absurdly abnormal demeanor, deliberately hurtful of national sentiments. I appeal to the media. They must take note of national sentiment. And I have no doubt, no Indian would ever approve sacrilege of our values. No Indian will ever approve that we compromise our nationalism. We get in touch with our enemies. I was appalled at one point of time. I said in the beginning, when interacted with you, something happens in neighboring state and this can happen in India. They are working in overdrive to see this nation suffers divisiveness, They want to create challenges where there is none. Which country in the world is having this kind of economic upsurge? An address by the foreign minister must have been circulated to you. Go through it. The external affairs minister has pointedly indicated where we are. I don't want to take you to the developments India has attained. But one thing is for sure, we are living in times of hope and possibility. We are living in times of equality. We are living in times of justice. And there is someone trying to make the reverse of it as truth. These loose cannons powered by enemies of India, these loose cannons fueled in every sense of the term by interests that want to create unrest in the country, bring about divisiveness, they have to be neutralized by young minds and by all citizens working in togetherness. There is limit to patience. बर्दाश्त की कोई हद होती है, पर वो बर्दाश्त जवाब दे देती है जब देश का नुकसान करने की गिरावट की कोई हद नहीं होती है। आए दिन एक ही बात, अरे धरती पर आज के दिन कोई स्वर्ग है तो भारत है। दुनिया की संस्थाएं कह रही हैं, इंटरनेशनल मॉनिटरी फंड कह रहा है कि डिजिटल रिवॉल्यूशन, इंडिया इज अ मॉडल कंट्री। वर्ल्ड बैंक कह रहा है ये एक ऐसा देश है जहां इन्वेस्टमेंट और अपॉर्चुनिटी का फेवरेट डेस्टिनेशन है। अर्थशास्त्री बताते हैं कि हमारी ग्रोथ रेट क्या है। ऐसी परिस्थिति में कोई अपना और संविधान की शपथ लेने वाला ऐसा कृत्य करे, बर्दाश्त नहीं हो सकता। आपको मैं बताना चाहता हूं, उदयपुर में प्रताप गौरव जाइए और वहां पर देखिए आप कि जब किसी ने ऐसा कृत्य किया तो उसकी मां ने क्या किया। मैं ज्यादा नहीं कहना चाहता। भारत मां को बचाने के लिए उस मां ने अपने बेटे का सर कलम कर दिया। आप सब बुद्धिमान हैं, समझते हैं, जानते हैं। मैं कोई ऐसी बात नहीं कर रहा जिस हकीकत से आप वाकिफ नहीं है, पर क्या हमारे कान सुनते रहेंगे और जबान चुप रहेगी? हमारा व्यवहार चुप रहेगा? लेट मी टेल यू बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, साइलेंस ऑन दीज क्रिटिकल ओकेजन्स इज कल्पेबल। हम उस दुष्कर्म में भागीदारी दे रहे हैं चुप रहकर। ईच वन ऑफ यू मस्ट स्पीक आउट। हम किसी भी तरीके से राष्ट्रवाद के प्रति समर्पण को कम नहीं होने देंगे। हमारा संकल्प है कि राष्ट्रवाद सर्वोपरि है, परिवार से ऊपर है, खुद के से ऊपर है, राजनीति से ऊपर है। मेरा कोई सरोकार नहीं है राजनीतिक दल कैसे राजनीति करे, कानून के दायरे में, संविधान के रहने में दायरे में करे, सरकार की आलोचना करे, पर देश के ऊपर, देश की अस्मिता के ऊपर, और वो भी पराकाष्ठा कि दुश्मनों के साथ मिलकर करे। अब ये एक घटना नहीं है, ये लगातार घटना है। आप अंदाजा लगाएंगे कि इसके अलावा कोई एजेंडा नहीं है। हर विदेश यात्रा का एक तात्पर्य हो जाता है कि किस तरीके से भारत को बदनाम किया जाए, भारत की छवि को धूमिल किया जाए। They engage into most atrocious act of tarnishing, tainting, demeaning our sacred institutions. न धर्म का ज्ञान है, न संस्कृति का ज्ञान है, न संविधान का ज्ञान है, और न उन लोगों का अंदाजा है, उन माताओं बहनों का जिन्होंने अपने लाडले खोए हैं, भूतकाल में खोए हैं, आज भी हम सांस ले रहे हैं क्योंकि वो हमारे पैर हैं। Boys and girls, I want you to have no fear. I don't want you to have fear for failure. No. You must fully exploit your potential. You must exploit your talent. You must contribute for the nation, for your family, your friends and everyone. And have it from me. There are opportunities. जो कार्यक्रम यहाँ हो रहा है ना, निर्मला सीतारमण ने जो बजट दिया है और उसमें जो इंटर्न्स की बात की गई है, लोग समझते नहीं है, बट कहते हैं इतना कैसे होगा। अरे 140 करोड़ के देश में शौचालय कैसे हुआ? 140 करोड़ के देश में मोबाइल कैसे आगे बढ़ा? 140 करोड़ के देश में डिजिटाइजेशन कैसे हुआ? 140 करोड़ के देश में डायरेक्ट ट्रांसफर कैसे हुए? 140 करोड़ के देश में 4 करोड़ अफोर्डेबल हाउस कैसे बन गए? 3 करोड़ आगे बनेंगे। आई एम नॉट फॉर गवर्नमेंट और एनीवन एल्स, आई एम ऑन ग्राउंड रियलिटी। ये हो रहा है, ये कौन कर रहे हैं? ये आप और हम मिलकर कर रहे हैं। मैं यहां पर पहुंचा हूं, कोई प्रिविलेज पेडिग्री है क्या मेरी? गांव के स्कूल में पढ़ा था, लाइट नहीं थी, शौचालय नहीं था, सड़क नहीं था, गांव में प्राइमरी स्कूल थी, स्कॉलरशिप मिल गई तो एक मौका मिल गया। आज के दिन कोई कमी नहीं है। हमारी राष्ट्रीय शिक्षा नीति जबरदस्त बदलाव का केंद्र बनी है। तो मेरा आपसे ये कहना है कि जिस यात्रा में हम चल रहे हैं, जो मैराथन मार्च है, जो विकसित भारत की मैराथन मार्च है, जो 2047 तक विकसित भारत का लक्ष्य ले रखा है, उस भारत की इतनी महान यात्रा में कोई आज टायर को पंक्चर करना चाहता है, सड़क खोद रहा है कि यात्रा आगे कैसे जाए, और हम आंख बंद कर लें? नहीं। We all have to contribute for the success of this marathon march. ये जो महान यज्ञ देश में हो रहा है, इसमें हरेक को आहुति देनी है ताकि 2047 में भारत विकसित भारत बने। मैं आपको डॉक्टर अंबेडकर के आखिरी भाषण की ओर याद दिलाकर मेरी वाणी को विराम दूंगा। डॉक्टर अंबेडकर ने संविधान के लिए बड़ा प्रयास किया। उनके उन शब्दों को आप देखिए, कितने सार्थक साबित हो रहे हैं। आई विल रीड। November 25, 1949, the last sitting of the Constituent Assembly. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, chairman of the drafting committee, rightly known as father of Indian Constitution, what he said, I quote, "What perturbs me greatly is the fact that not only India has once before lost her independence, but she lost it by the infidelity and treachery of some of our own people," unquote. कि हमने एक बार आज़ादी खोई थी क्योंकि कुछ लोग थे, infidelity and treachery. I further quote him. Will history repeat itself? I'll pause. लगा हुआ है वही ट्रेचरी, वही इनफिडेलिटी, वही भारत की अस्मिता के ऊपर प्रहार. Further he said, it is this thought which fills me with anxiety. This anxiety is deepened by the realization of the fact that in addition to our old enemies in the form of caste and creeds, we are going to have many political parties with diverse and opposing political creeds. अब डॉक्टर B.R. अम्बेडकर एक प्रश्न रेज करते हैं. At that time, will Indian place the country above their creed or will they place creed above country? जो उन्होंने सोचा नहीं था, शंका व्यक्त की थी, कोई लगा हुआ है 24/7 इसको हकीकत में बदलने के लिए. How can we place anything about the country? उन्होंने जवाब दिया, I do not know. He is not alive to see it. But this much is certain, Dr. Ambedkar said, if the parties place creed above country, our independence will be put in jeopardy a second time and probably be lost forever. This eventuality we must all resolutely guard against. We must be determined to defend our independence with the last drop of our blood. All that I have said, boys and girls, is the last 3 sentences of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This eventuality we must all resolutely guard against. We must be determined to defend our independence with the last drop of our blood. Unquote. I will appeal to you. Be in Connect. The platform indicated by the Secretary General is a platform not for pleasantries that you can do otherwise. It is for sharing knowledge, sharing experiences that take our nation forward. Look at all over the globe, Europe, UK, USA, and look at our country. यहाँ का अमन चैन को खत्म करने के लिए अपने में से कोई एक विदेशी भूमि पर जाकर संविधान की शपथ लेने के बाद एक संवैधानिक पद पर रहते हुए इस प्रकार का कृत्य करे, अकल्पनीय है, दिल दहलाने वाला है, सोचने वाला है. ये कृत्य आपके भविष्य के साथ खिलवाड़ है. ऐसा हम नहीं होने देंगे, ये हमारा संकल्प है. I wish you the very best in your life. Never lose hope, never lose courage. Always believe in yourself. Don't allow an idea to be parked in your mind. Experiment with that idea. And I have no doubt each of you will contribute massively for national growth. Thank you so much.